There we are. All right, all right. Greetings, everyone. Greetings, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. Bear here, 29-year veteran of the woods, and, sometimes, YouTube live personality. We're still working it out. Still going to try it out and see how this works. But, hey, why not we do another fun-filled episode here? Do a little bit of stuff live. We've got a lot of stuff actually lined up here for you, so, we're not going to wait too long, but try to get a couple people in here before we get started. And of course, a little bit loud there, so let's turn that down. Turn that down just right. Okay, all right, there we are. Well, anyways, let's see what we got here. We got a little bit of mail-in stuff up front here. We had a little bit of some people talking about graveyard shift. So hey, we're going to get right on into that and. A couple other things as well. Yes. But at first, let's, hey, there we go. We got some people in the chat. And, hey, Nighthawk Warrior, how are you? Hey there, got a meeting. Hope you're still on in a bit. Maybe about an hour. Maybe a little bit over that, Andrew J. But, hey, good to see you. And hope you go well in that meeting. Yes, indeed. All right. Well, hey, can you guys hear me okay? Sometimes I got a little bit of a delay in the audio here, so got to check that out first before we get all into it here. Still trying to work with the old OBS. The OBS, still trying to work out with that, but hey, we'll get past it, and no worries about that. But hey, up on the screen here we've got actually we had a little bit of an issue talking in Bear was talking in the chat one of the other day, and they were actually talking about the what do you call that? The head sketch, the torso sketch, I guess, of Graveyard Shift. Actually, somebody came up and actually had the same print that Bear had, which was kind of interesting. Trying to figure that out, but we're gonna show that on the channel today. And actually, if you can kind of see a little bit below that Graveyard Shift, Bear got another package. So we're going to do a little bit of a box opening first, but hey, you know what? We're going to probably have a little bit of fun here. Let's get this out of the way. Oh boy, I tell you what, Bear, trying to do two different screens at once. It's helps out, but oh boy, that's still a little bit of an issue here. But hey. Let's see. Oh, hello, Miguel. How are you? Audio is good, but no notification. God dang it. We'll talk about a little bit of the shadow banning in just a little bit. A little bit of Mike Miller going on there. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. But hey, thank you very much, Miguel. Thank you for showing up without any notification. That's very great. So, I mean, not that can't get a notification, but great that you're here. Yes, indeed. But you know what? That's kind of the story of Bear. Had some people they didn't have they would get their notifications, not get any live notifications, or actually had some people that he knew that got unsubscribed that didn't even unsubscribe. So some funny stuff that's going on around there. But you know what? We're going to plow right through it. We're just going to plow right through it. Make it work. How else are we going to do this? Thank you, Nighthawk. He says he shared this with Facebook and Twitter, neither of which Bear has. So hey, he does appreciate that. Yes, he does. The old Twitters, the old Facebook. Actually, Bear's thinking about the what do you call it? The Parlor. I think it's called Parlor. But you got to have like an ID and stuff like that. It's crazy. Have a nice live stream. Thank you, Nighthawk. Hey, I appreciate you sharing this out. And hey, we will have a nice live stream. And if you get a chance, maybe a little bit later, check the replay. We're gonna have some fun here today. Yes, indeed. Well, let's enough of this jibber jabber here that Bear is going on. We've actually got some great news out there, and let's just go ahead and share that with you right here. So our first news story of the day here. Deceased cat gets voter registration application in the mail. Yes, indeed. Oh, it's okay. Miguel asks, Shadow Ban, why? It's 2:33 p.m. You made streams at this day and time? Sometimes. Bear's trying to get kind of a schedule, just a little bit. So a lot of his videos are coming out on Mondays, kind of mid-afternoon. Bear's on the East Coast, so it'd be about 3:30 in the afternoon, about 12 o'clock, 12:30 Pacific time. And, trying to keep that a little bit. There was an issue that Bear had with his previous video, the second part of the brand issue. So he had to cut some stuff out. So that was fun. But anyways, it came in a little bit late. But yes, we do try to do some of these things, in the afternoons. But hey, let Bear know either here or maybe in the description later on if you're listening to this later. What a good time for you is for a live stream. Bear just tries to whenever he's available, comes on, does a little bit of fun stuff like this, like deceased cat in the getting a voter registration. So hey, we appreciate you, Miguel. Let's see, you made streams at this day and time. We try to, but sometimes it changes a little bit. Tried to do it a little bit earlier, past couple videos, and this one's at I've got 4:30 here, so. Yes, indeed. All right. Well, hey, while we get some more people in here, and thank you, Miguel. While we get some more people in here, we're just gonna go ahead and have a little bit of fun here. Bear saw this in the in the news the other day. This is actually out of Atlanta, Fox 5 Atlanta. Yes, indeed. Gotta give them credit. Deceased cat gets voter registration application in the mail. Yes, indeed. Here we go. And it goes on. Atlanta. It's a presidential election year, and there's a big push to get people registered to vote. Some people are even getting flyers in the mail to register. But one Atlanta family says that despite what some people think, their family pet won't be going to the polls. That's too bad. But we'll continue. When Rob Timms checked his mail on Wednesday, he found something addressed to Cody Timms. Cody doesn't get very much mail because Cody is a cat. Yes, here he is. Cody is a cat. He died 12 years ago. And his family keeps his ashes in a green container. Yes, they do. So, and they say he's a great cat, an indoor cat, an outdoor cat. He loved his family, loved his neighborhood. And he was 18. Well, if he was 18 years old, he's old enough to vote. And 18 and a half when he passed away, said Carol Timms. Kind of reminds Bear of the old joke. After you die, your fingernails keep growing and, your hair keeps growing. But, a lot of the phone calls kind of die off, kind of fall off there. Hello, Captain Hiltz. How are you? Actually, I've got something for you here in just a moment. But we're having a little bit of fun here. So we continue. Let's see here. It goes on. It says, the Timms were surprised and a bit amused when they saw what Cody had received in the mail. He says, we have a voter registration application for Cody Timms. How did this happen? It's not reality. He's a cat and he's been dead for a long time, said Carol Timms. Yes. And there's the voter application there with old Cody Timms. Hey, at least he's old enough to vote. Not alive, but he's old enough to vote. It goes on. He says, Carol Timms says she understands that in this election year there's a huge push to get people to the polls. Well, okay, there's a huge push, but if they're trying to register cats, I'm not sure who else they're trying to register. I'm not sure if they're trying to register dogs or mice or snakes. Hey, what about Bear? Bear's already registered to vote. Yes, he's going to be going there. Whatever day that is in November, gonna head down to the polls, pull that lever. Pull that lever for old Joe Biden. Yes, indeed. Good old Joe Biden. He let everybody know that, he's anti-Second Amendment and, Bear's, kind of a one-issue voter and, hey, we got to get rid of that Second Amendment. Yes, we do. Let's make it even, humans. Let's make a fair fight out of it. All right. Well, we continue. Let's see. The Secretary of State's office says the application did not come from their office. They say third-party groups often use mailing lists to get their names and addresses. They released a statement saying, third-party groups all over. Well, hold on. I've got to do do a little Georgia voice here. Hold on. That says, third-party groups all over the county are targeting Georgia to help register qualified individuals. This group makes you wonder what these gosh darned out-of-towner activists are really doing. Make no mistake about it, this office is dedicated to investigating all types of fraud. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That's Bear's kind of Georgia voice there. We've got it's a little bit of a state rivalry, a little bit between Florida and Georgia there. All the slow-witted people there in Georgia. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Bear kids. Okay, we continue. He says, the Secretary of State's office says they're not quite sure that even if Cody were still alive and showed up at the polls, he wouldn't be allowed to vote since he did not have a license or state ID. That's Bear's problem as well. Yes, indeed. We need to get rid of those discriminatory licenses and state IDs so, more animals can vote. More animals could vote. Anyways, it goes on. It says, if you're wondering how Cody would have voted if he got to the polls, his owner said he was... his owner said that he was a Democrat. Yes, that's it. A Democat. Democat. There we are. A Democat. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So that's kind of today's story for Bear. Cody Tibbs. Trying to vote there. Very good. Very good. Deceased cat gets voter registration application in the mail. These are the kind of stories that the mainstream media doesn't promote. This is only the stuff that you're going to be able to find on Bear's channel. So, hey, thank you for sticking. Okay, well, let's see. What we got here? Miguel, he goes on. He says, man, the web communistas are in the power structure. Dead people vote. You need to combat your communistas. If not USA, no more. Let's see. If not USA, no more. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. You'll be like Europa, a lot of countries. It's true. It's probably true. But, the Bear is kind of a one-issue voter. So trying to get rid of all the guns there. We got to make it a fair fight out there. We got to, poor Bear's mom got taken away by a gun. So Bear's got a what would you call that? A special issue with that. A special issue with that. All right. Well, we had another story here. Let's see. Where was it here? Where did I find it? Give Bear just 1 second. That wasn't it. Let's see. I wasn't going to do that one just yet. Oh, we were going to do... I had a little bit... Before I got into the... before Bear kind of got into a little bit of the graveyard shift stuff. Little thing here. Let's see, who is this from? Collider here. It says, Rob Liefeld talks Deadpool 3. And probably not going to happen. So I'm just gonna jump down to the pull quote here. What we need to kind of put up first is Disney bought out 20th Century Fox, which produced the first two Deadpool movies. So both rated R. So. Not many rated R movies coming out of... Heck, not many movies at all coming out of Disney. I mean, it's kind of a barren zone there. Yes, indeed. We'll just kind of get to it real quick here. Let's see. What does it say? Rob Liefeld. He says, you know what? There may not be another Deadpool, and he's fine with that. And he goes on, he says, because I have to live with the fact that I had two amazing experiences. Two movies I'm extremely proud of. Well, one really good movie, and Bear didn't really see the second movie, so I don't know. I love knowing everybody on these movies. I love Ryan, Josh, Zazie? I don't know. Somebody with the last name of Beats, David Leitch, and Tim Miller. All of them, the work that they did was fantabulous. Those movies are here to stand the test of time. And but the world that we live in, nothing is guaranteed, and it takes a lot to make movies. And post-quarantine, it's weird. Yes, indeed, yes, indeed. So, probably not looking very well for that, trying to find something out of Disney. I think they have like the next decade or two kind of lined up with a whole bunch of different movies. You get to look for the new Blade that's coming out. I don't know how that will do, but we'll keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on that for the near future. Okay, let's get back here. Let's get back here because we have Captain Hiltz in the audience. Hello, Captain Hiltz, and I think it was you. I hope I'm not getting this mixed up, but we had a little bit of an issue with Graveyard Shift, and he thought that one of his sketches was the exact same as Bear's. Maybe that it got copied or something like that. So, we're going to talk about that just a little bit. But hey, very first, we've actually got a little bit of a package there. So bear with Bear for just one moment while he goes across the room here to check that out. So bear with Bear. Hold on just 1 second, people. Oh, hold on. Bear's got to get to it. Bear's got to get to it first. All this different stuff. All this different stuff that he's got to do. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh, no, not that. Not that. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. I tell you what. I had to get this. I got to move his iPad. I don't even know if you can hear me. Let's see. Is it even coming in? A little bit. A little bit. Of course, I'm across the room. It's going to be a little bit hard to talk when he's across the room. But, there we go. There we go. Got to get everything. Everything's set up. There we are. Okay. All right. Can we hear Bear here? I hope so. I hope so indeed. Still trying to figure out all this live stuff to get it started here. But, hey, thank you for bearing with Bear. Thank you for bearing with Bear here. So, hold on. I've got to get the iPad here to get going so I can see all the chat. It's a little bit hard. Oh, hold on. I've got this talking. Don't want to have that. It's like a 15-second delay too. Okay, there we are. There we are. All right. Yes, indeed. Okay. Get this out of the way. Oh, we should have done this before. But, hey, what can you do? Bear's just a bear. Sometimes he acts like an animal. So anyways, we had this nice little piece there from John Malin. And it might have been like a repeat, I don't know. But actually checking it, this is for Captain Hiltz here. He took a look on the back. And of course you can kind of see the marker on the back, so I don't think it was copied or anything, but it was kind of interesting that he had the same picture there. So actually we're going to try something new. We're going to try something here because get this out of the way. We actually had probably a little bit of I don't know what you would call it. It wasn't Bear that messed it up. It would have been Timmy Timerson, but he actually thought that he completed his Graveyard Shift packages the last time. But actually, if we check this out, booyah, we've got another Graveyard Shift. So I don't know if it's going to have one of these sketches in there, but we're going to find out. And if it's the same, oh boy, that's going to be something interesting. So, all right, let's see here. Thank you, Captain Hills. Let's see. I have a feeling that John went the EVS route and just did duplicate sketches for everybody. My Vlad sketch is nearly identical, even the fire behind him. That's interesting. I wonder if he, sketched it out first and then just kind of traced it. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, hello, P-Money. How are you, sir? How are you? Let's see. He says, hey, Bear, my Graveyard Shift was shipped on June 23rd. I got it yesterday. Congratulations, P-Money. Yes, indeed. Well, actually, we've got a little bit here. Dang it.
That's interesting. I wonder if he,
There we go. Keep hitting the volume there. Sorry about that, people. Yes. Anyways, P-Money says that he had got it shipped on June 23rd and got it yesterday. Actually, that's one of the things that Bear really appreciated about this campaign is that that he had the email notifications out there where you can, you can kind of track your shipment and everything and kind of figure out when it's coming in. So that was kind of good for Bear. He can kind of, stalk the stock the mailbox and make sure he got it before little Timmy McTimerson did. Ah, gosh darn it. Why? All these things. Let's see. Let's go back here. Sorry about that, people. The old iPad decided to kind of mess up here. We will get to it, I promise. We will freaking open the box as soon as Bear can get this all situated here. Did he pause it? I probably paused it. Let's see. Oh no, it's live. Okay. Oops. Captain Hiltz asked, any chance that Peabody got a sketch? And we're going to find out whether or not this is a developing issue here with Graveyard Shift or what the heck's going on. All right, let me put this away. Might not be able to get to your chats right away, but anyways, let me tilt this down so we can see it a little bit better. Now, before we get into that, Bear actually is going to he's going to be doing a review of Graveyard Shift. Still trying to find out the theme and everything, but one of the things that Bear noticed on the book here when he's doing his review is how close it comes to the edge of the page. Can we see that? We see that there. So one of the things that Bear has to do, he's scanning it in, right? So he has to put it kind of flat like that, okay? Well, one of the things that happened when he's doing that, as you can see here, is one of the pages came out like that. Now, let me make this clear. Let me make it very clear. This is Bear's fault. He's not blaming John Malin or anybody. I don't think it is the printer or anything like that. But as you see, it just kind of popped out like that because he had to lay it quite flat to just be able to get to the very edge there. So this thing kind of came loose. There. So, anyways, that was one of the problems with Graveyard Shift. But Bear will take he'll take full responsibility for that. Yes, he will. Okay. Let's see what we got in the chat here. Let's see. P-Bunny says he did not, but Malin sent him a sketch on an earlier occasion. Yes, okay. No, I am not in Miller's Discord or a way to receive a pic. Oh, no, I'm not. Let Bear look into that. I might check out Discord. I might actually check that out. Is this the office that you built in the woods? Yes. Actually, a lot of people go north for the summer. Kind of like the opposite. The snowbirds come down during the winter, and then they leave during the summer because it's gosh, it's hot. And of course we had a little bit of delay this kind of this spring. This glorious spring. What a great spring for a pandemic. And anyway, so a bunch of people. It took them a little bit of time to leave, so we've got plenty of open houses now with the people all up north. So, Bear gets inside and is able to enjoy some food and the air conditioner. That's the most important point. But yes, indeed. So we've got this set up here. But Bear approves of the cave more than anything else. So just kind of a temporary thing. All right. Well, enough of this jibber jabber. Actually, we've got two packages here. And this is a thing, I think what happened was probably tried to upgrade or something like that, or it wasn't a refund or anything like that. But actually, I thought this was the package that came in last time. So probably a mess up somewhere along there. Bear will not take the responsibility. That was Timmy McTimerson's fault. Timmy McTimerson. Screwing Bear again. But anyways... We've got another one here. I think this one has the T-shirt in it. So, hey, we're going to be able to check that out. And, once again, this isn't kind of a, oh boy, look at all this stuff. I just happened to have this here, and I just wanted to open it up for you people, and wanted to show the T-shirt the last time and wasn't able to. So, hey, we're going to try it this time. So, all right, before we get to the opening, let's do one quick check here. Yes. No, this isn't the office that. Oh boy, I tell you what, we had that nice stage out there, and that was nice. It was nice for the spring. Built that up, but it got a little bit hot. Actually, a lot hot. And boy, the mosquitoes. And the ticks. The ticks were terrible this year, I tell you. And then, of course, the rain. Don't forget about the rain as well. So, like they say, if you don't like the weather in Florida, just wait 5 minutes and it'll change. So, it's kind of hard to predict. A little bit hard to predict. What else do I have? Do I have another piece of tape? I've got another piece of tape. Get this out. I think this is just the regular book. We'll take a look. But I actually wanted to see if there was another sketch in here. I'm not sure. So if we find the same one, boy, that'll be quite interesting. Okay, there we are. There we go. Sorry about that, folks. Gemini Mailer. Let's see if we can zoom out. Nope, that's it. Okay. Gemini Mailer. Very good. Bear approved. Bear approved. Let's get that out of the way. A little bit of tape. Slide it on out. There is a sketch. Okay. All right. Now the moment of truth. Okay, so this is I believe it is the Virgin. Yes, it is. The Virgin Andrew Huerta cover. Andrew Huerta, which we're still waiting on whatever his comic is. I forget. Sovereign. Yes, indeed. It's been so long, Bear forgets. Yes, it does. But hey, that's a nice little cover there. Not bad. Not bad at all. Actually, it's a little. There we go. Well, it's getting the reflection off of there. There we are. Well, anyways. So now the moment of truth. Where's Captain Hiltz? Let me get the chat here. Captain, are we ready? Hey, Nighthawk Warrior. Hey, thank you very much. This is going to be a deep dive here because we're going to see if it's let me pull it down here and let's see if it's the same sketch. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. Okay, so there's the regular sketch. Okay, this is what Bear got earlier. Now he thought he had, kind of either upgraded or canceled or whatever. I guess it didn't happen. Neither here nor there. Oh, some neat stuff on the back. This was actually, I think, the Spite campaign. The Spite campaign. Poor Mike Miller. But that's all right. We got some good stuff out of it. Some fun out of it. It's fine. Everybody won. I mean, both campaigns did really good. We'll talk about Mike's stuff. Gosh dang it, why is this so hard to get into? We'll talk about Mike's stuff here in just a moment. Some of Bear's thoughts about that and everything. But he's got to, gosh darn it, get into this package first. Listen, I tell you what. Tape, people. What can I say? So, I think this is the sketch. Well, I'll be gosh darn. Look at what we got here. Captain Hiltz, where you at? Captain Hiltz, I think you're right. Look at there. Look at that. Well. John Malin. Doing the same sketch over and over again. Actually, there's actually a little bit of a difference. I don't think he might have sketched. It's a little bit different. You see, he's got a little bit more blood here than he does here, and his eyes are a little bit more open than they are over there. That's the two things that he sees. The signature is in a little bit of a different spot. His collar here is a little bit wider than it is over here. And the hairstyle is a little bit different. Yeah, the hairstyle is a little bit different. Captain Hiltz, you were right, sir. You were right. Look at there. I mean, the odds are you would have had at least a different character, right? So I wonder if everybody got Professor Blood. He's the big main character there. So I don't know. Let's check the chat here. Sorry about that, folks. We got this in his lap. Yes, Captain Hiltz says, So we might have to. I don't know. Let's see. Nighthawk Warrior says, the blood is different, and the hairline, yes, it is. They're slightly different. Same on mine. Still a little bit disappointed. The only thing that Bear's disappointed in is that it wasn't a different character. I don't know how many of these John sold, so he probably was trying to sketch, I don't know, what do you think, 50? 100? I'm not sure. So he had a number to do and tried to get it out in time and everything, which, credit to him. Got here before Mike Miller stuff, so a credit to John Malin on that. But yes, it is quite interesting, So, I wonder what Bear should do with this. I don't know. Didn't plan on getting 2 sketches, so this was kind of an interesting thing. Didn't plan on that, so I don't know. One of these is probably going to go to the local library with the book itself. I don't know if they'll put it up or anything like that, but we've got 2 of them, so I'm not sure what we're going to do with the other one. But yeah, there we go. So, hey, one of these things you can share this out, and hey, if you get on the Twitter and everything, look, boom, 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 same thing. So, hey, if you're out there and if you did get a head sketch, hey, let Bear know in the comments section, kind of what you got. Did you get a Professor Blood? And does it look the same? There's a little bit of a difference. I think, let's see, I got this one first, and then this one second. So it looked like he kind of improved just a little bit on it, and changed some things up just a little bit. But yeah, pretty much. Captain Hiltz, I'm sorry. I did doubt you. Bear did doubt just a little bit. I figured, it's probably kind of close, but not pretty much the same. So, hey, doing a salute to Captain Hiltz. Salute. There we go. All right. Let's see. What does, yes, Nighthawk Warrior says, wow. And, this isn't live. Hold on. Why isn't that live? There we go. The signature is the same color. It's like a gold color. Let's see. I can't tell in there, but the one is gold, the other is brown. I don't think so. I think they are both. They both look gold to me. It might come out. A little bit different. Actually, a little behind the scenes here. Actually, Bear is shooting in 1080p, and nice little color gamut as well. But I got to send it through a little bit of a converter, and of course, YouTube does its thing, so it might be a little bit off than what Bear has referenced here. But no, I believe it's the same color, same signature and everything. So it's slightly different. I mean, you can tell some differences, but hey, there we go. Thank you, Captain Hiltz. Bear's not angry or anything like that. He was more intrigued. He says, man, they're the same. What's going on here? So this just kind of was kind of on a lark here. He didn't actually even expect this package. So there we are. There's that one. And there's this one, which looks pretty much the same. Yes, indeed. Okay. Yeah, let's let me see. Where can we put this? We'll just put that right there. We'll put that right there, so you can kind of tell. I'm gonna take a look. Come on, stay there. Gosh darn it. There we are. Yep. Pretty close. Pretty gosh darn close. All right. What else do we have here? Whoops. The card. I think that card. There we go. There's the card. Lilith. I would have liked the Lilith. That would have been better, but very nice. And then, of course, we've got... I'm not sure who drew this. Not sure who drew that. There we are. Very nice. Kind of looks kind of anime, I suppose. I don't know. Bear's not a huge anime person. Yeah. No offense to those who love anime. Yes, indeed. All right, so I think this is the T-shirt, which Bear doesn't wear too many T-shirts, but he was promised a free beer by John Malin, so that's what he's going for. But we'll find it. Heck, we didn't know what it was in the last one, so this ought to be interesting. Let's make sure we get all the tape out of it. So we can open it up. Why is there tape? Tape everywhere. Bear's nemesis, the tape. There we go. All right. Thank you for bearing with Bear. All right, so inside we have another Gemini mailer with, really? Where's the gosh darn t-shirt? Hell. Was that in another package? So anyways, okay, so that's the, what else is it in there? Graveyard Shift 2. Yeah, Volume 2. Okay, so it's the Andrew Huerta cover and I think the regular cover. There we are. I'm just going to leave it in the package. Leave it in the package there. Got plenty of graveyard... Oh, no, you know what? This is the first one. No. No, it's the second one. It is the second one. Yes, it is. Yeah, Volume 2. Okay. So the Andrew Huerta cover. Then, of course, you've got the regular cover. That's the Virgin cover. There we are. There's the regular cover. So as you can see, oh boy, Bear's got plenty of Graveyard Shift Volume 2. Definitely one's going to the library. I don't know what I'm going to do with the other ones. Maybe a giveaway. Maybe do a giveaway. That ought to be nice. Let Bear think on that for a minute. But anyways, no T-shirt. Two other things that are the same. Let me just adjust the camera here. There we are. There we are. Both of them more or less the same. Kinda, sorta. So that's interesting. That is interesting. Bear, didn't know what to think about Captain Tilts was saying, but hey, the proof is in the pudding. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right. Let's see. Any other questions here? Let's see. Looks like he sold about 230 sketch tiers total. Okay. So, let's see. That would be, you're probably doing, I don't know, 70 or so of each character. Well, I don't know. Would you include, I don't know if you would include I'm talking about the three main characters, Professor Blood, Lilith, and Mick the monster. Yes, indeed. So they also had Monster Girl. They also had Monster Girl here. Oh, you can't see that. And I'm not sure who the Aquaman was. The sort of Kraken. I think he was the Kraken. Man, this was just a crazy book. He liked it. Bear liked it, but man, really gonzo. They went all out. Oh, 280 sketch covers. Yes. So, you might see some duplicates in there, but odds are you would probably figure that you would get a different character. So that's why I'm wondering, did everybody get Professor Blood? Would have liked a Lilith, have the Professor Blood and the Lilith. That would have been great. That would have been good side by side. But hey, it is what it is. What can Bear say about it? What can Bear say? Maybe my guess he went all Professor Blue. Maybe that was the only. You got to realize John Mayland does this digitally. So having a sketch, that was one of the draws actually was having a sketch cover from a sketch from John Mayland because he doesn't do that much. So maybe that's all that. He shouldn't say that. He could probably draw all the other characters, but it was interesting. It was interesting that maybe he drew a whole bunch at the very first, and they all got set out, and went with a different character for another batch, and a third character for the third batch, and who knows? Maybe it was just, I don't know, the luck of the draw. Who knows? Who knows about that? Let's see. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Captain Hill. Similar to how EVS did the Cyberfrog head sketches, and they were all the same as well. I did not know that. I know he had the newest campaign where you could choose and pick. I think it was Cyberfrog and Salamandroid and the beautiful girl. I can't remember her name right off the top of my head, but anyways, you had a choice between them. This one, it was just kind of luck of the draw, and I don't know. Did Bear come up snake eyes? I don't know. But there you are. It was kind of interesting. This is why we do box openings, because you never know. You never know what's inside. You never know. All right. Well, nobody has any more questions from that. I need to get back to the computer here, so. That looks good. That looks good. All right. Bear with Bear. Down, and you turn this one up, like so. Let's see. Does that sound good? Yes. Yeah, it still kind of sounds like a robot a little bit. I don't know. That's weird. All right. Well, that was our graveyard shift opening and figuring out what's going on. So that's pretty cool. All right. So what else do we have here? Let's see. Let's get out of that. And you click on this, and you do the thing. All right. Excuse me. There we are. So we are back with our good friends here with Hollywood and Toto. That's right, the Hollywood and Toto people. And, of course, with a totally different track here, we're talking about Magnificent Seven. That's right, the comic from Mike Miller, the new one out. And he had I think we all know what's going on with it, but I just want to kind of come back and kind of review it just a little bit because, Bear's got some thoughts as well, and might be a little bit different than kind of the common sense stuff that's out there. So that's one thing. Bear's not common sense. At all. So we're going to go ahead and read through this and kind of talk about it just a little bit. But Bear would need to wet his whistle. Yes, he did. Okay. Creator of pro-Trump comic. I don't even know if you'd want to call it pro-Trump. Just a Trump comic, Creator of pro-Trump comic Indiegogo shadow band Magnificent Seven. And it goes, and this is actually written by Mike Miller. So we're just going to go ahead and just kind of read what he says and then kind of talk about it just a little bit. So he starts. Let's see. He says, I'm a long-time comic book creator for DC and Marvel Comics. But 2 years ago, I created my own Blacklist universe via crowdfunding sites. And I think it was actually exactly 2 years ago, or more or less, within the past couple days. There's a reason I named my company Blacklist. Yes, indeed. It is a nod to have been blacklisted at the previously named comic book companies years ago for taking a conservative Christian stance on all things political. Excuse me here. All things political and religious. The 11th commandment at those companies seems to be, thou shalt not speak your mind unless you're a bleeding heart leftist. But I can't do that. So a couple of years ago, I found myself in the crowdfunding business, launching my first Indiegogo campaign, Lone Star, Heart of the Hero. I'm not going to do the whole, but, the title follows a super patriot who fights vampires with his team of unknown soldiers. It did better than 6 figures and launched me onto a path to independence in my creative journey. And, of course, it talks about little Ben Shapiro promoting Lone Star. Did a great job, by the way. Yeah. I did 3 subsequent projects with Indiegogo to varying degrees of success. In the interim, I tried to launch a reprint campaign on Kickstarter. Oh, boy. A crowdfunding platform that was known to be less friendly to right-minded persons such as myself. Indeed, my campaign was canceled thereafter I uploaded preview pages for Lone Star, beating the snot out of a group of MS-13 gang members who were about to rape a young black woman. Kickstarter's reasoning was they did not allow discrimination, subjugation, or intolerance towards marginalized groups. Marginalized like MS-13. Well, hold on. Let Bear give Bear just 1 second here. Let me hold on. Give me just 1 second here, folks. The live stuff. This is great. Let me just get out of that real quick. Go over here, and you click on this because we can actually. Bear actually copied this. Let me go here. Let's see. Is this going to? I don't think that would. I don't think that would show anything. Okay, let me go back here. Let me go back because I actually have it. We actually copied it when it happened. So this is what Kickstarter actually had to say. He says, "Hi, Mike. Thanks for sharing your project with us. We've carefully reviewed it against our rules and are unable to approve it to launch." We're talking about the Lone Star here. Lone Star. As a public benefit corporation committed to fighting inequality and creating a more equitable world, Kickstarter does not allow discrimination, subjugation, or intolerance towards marginalized groups, like he said, like MS-13. We recommend you review our rules and list of prohibited items to learn more. This decision is non-negotiable. We appreciate your understanding. Regards, the Kickstarter Trust and Safety Commission, or whatever they are. So that's actually the note, the letter, whatever that Mike got back in. I don't think it was March of 2020. No, this had to be last year. I must have saved sometime this year. I don't know. Anyways, so that's actually what Kickstarter has to say. So I didn't want to take just Mike's word for it. We wanted to read it out for you guys. Okay. And he continues, it was almost to be expected. Kickstarter had previously rejected other projects by right-leaning creators, but I needed to see if they were legitimately blacklisting conservatives, or if it was just a one-off situation. It was the former, it seemed. Thus, back to Indiegogo I went. Because up until now, even though their public positions seemed in line with left-wing agendas of the day, their internal policies seemed to be welcoming to those of the conservative or libertarian persuasion. I don't think that's the case at all. I think that they just wanted the money. Who cares who it came from? This is why this shadow banning came as such a surprise to me. Well, I don't know. It didn't surprise Bear. Well, let me put it a different way. It's a very, it's like catnip, like catnip out there. So you shouldn't be surprised, when stuff like this happens. Probably should have had well, anyways. Now I want to preface this with the fact that I still do, let me highlight this. Because this is crucial to what Bear's going to be talking about. I want to preface this with the fact that I still do not know their actual reason for the shadow banning, and I am loath to automatically ascribe nefarious motivation or causation to the issue. Good on you, Mike, because none of us know. And we'll get into that in just a moment. We'll just hang with Bear. All right. All I know for certain is that since Wednesday of last week, my new comic book project, The Magnificent Seven, has been undiscoverable on the Indiegogo browser. Should we get to that? Should we just go ahead and do that now? We can do that now. Let me find that here. Pull that up. All right, here we are. Here's Indiegogo. All right. And if we go to the Explore tab, I know some of you have seen this before. I just want to kind of run through it real quick and show a little bit of some of the differences here. Okay. So we go to the comics page. We're under the Creative Works, Comics. And of course you have different comics here, yada, yada, yada. Not promoting or dismissing any of these, just that's what they are. We'll just do another page. Scrolling down. I'm still not sure what the cat comic is all about. Might have to check that one out. Do another one. Cash grab, there we are. And anyways, so it's not there, right? Okay, so we don't see it. So we'll just go back up. We'll just do comics. Okay. And we'll scroll. I know this isn't the most exciting thing. I just wanted to show people. What we're talking about. I don't know. Do we see it? Cyborg USA? No. Okay. So let's just try MAGA real quick. There it is, right up front. Okay, so we can still search for it. Okay, now let's do something a little bit different. Let's go to another tab where it says just launched. Now this launched, it launched July 4th actually, so it should be within the just launched category here. Holy cow, it's only 2? Oh, whoops, okay, so I still had MAGA. Well, shoot, it won't even show up for MAGA. Okay, so let's get out of that. Yes, just launched. Let's try it again. Just launched. Refresh. Just those 2. Look at that. There was actually 6 or 7 of these just the other day. So now they don't... now they're cutting out. This is interesting. Oh, I still have the MAGA thing up there. Okay, let me get out of that. There we go. That's what it is. Okay. So we're doing just launched. Okay. It should be up here. And it's not. And it's not. Now, the night that Mike was talking about this, the night, what was that, last Wednesday? A week ago, right? Maybe it was Tuesday, I'm not sure. Bear actually looked at this. Bear looked at the just launched thing, and he should have taken a photograph, but you'll just have to trust Bear here. It was actually shown up here. Magnificent 7 was either the top spot or the second spot here amongst, how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 14 comics here. So there should be a 15th comic here. Right here. It should say Magnificent 7. And it doesn't. And it doesn't. So, it is shadow banned. I think we can all agree that Mike Miller is shadow banned. Now, you can still search for it. Let's see. Mike Miller? I'm still under just launched. Let me get out of that. There we go. So there it is. So we can search by that. MAGA. We can search for that. Let's just try 7. Let's just see if that pops up. There it is, 7. Okay. So we can all see here that if you search for it, it's going to pop up, right? It'll pop up there, and you can click on it, and go to it, and hey, he's not doing too bad. $37,000, 429 backers. Yes, indeed. Actually, Bear's one of those. He did it last night. Checked it out. Did get the cheap one, got the $10 one. Actually, there's an issue there. There's an issue there because you can get a, let's see, I hope it won't, yeah, no, I'm not logged in. Okay. So you can do that. Oh, see, well, okay, let's see. So you can do that. Ah, that's right. Okay, so Bear's not signed in here. There's actually 2 things that you can do here. There's actually continue to payment, and then there's Apple Pay, I think. Let's see. Let's just click on that. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So you can do the Apple Pay, but the Apple Pay doesn't bring up the signature. So we'll just go to continue to payment. I hope this doesn't bring up Bear's information. There we go. Okay, so see how you can do the add-on perks here? Have your book signed, get all this other stuff here, right? Okay, let's go back. Go back. There we go. We'll go to Apple Pay. Oop, oh, no, you didn't see that. You didn't see that. Blah, 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 blah. We're going to have to edit that out. Oh, boy. Yeah, we're going to have to edit that out. Damn it. All right. Yeah. All right. Well, I think I'm going to have to edit out this stream here, so... let Bear do that, and we might be back in just a moment. Hope nobody saw that. So just bear with Bear here, and we'll be back in just a moment. Oh, for crying out loud! Thank you, people. Thank you for watching. Ay, ay, ay.